quadrilaterals are special kind of polygons which have four sides. Okay, and there are certain special kind of quadrilaterals also. We shall see what kind of quadrilaterals are these. But first, we shall work out two or three problems from this exercise, which relates to sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral. Okay, so for a polygon, as I told you, for a polygon with n sides, what is the sum of interior angles? Sum of interior angles. What is the sum of interior angles for a polygon of n sides? 2n minus 4 into 90. This is the sum of interior angles of a polygon with n sides. We now come to quadrilaterals. Okay, a polygon with four sides is called a quadrilateral. Polygon with four sides. A polygon with four sides is called a quadrilateral. That is, that is how many sides? Four sides. Therefore, n must be equal to 4. So here n is equal to 4. So therefore, what is the sum of interior angles of a polygon of a quadrilateral? Put n is equal to 4 in the formula. I have already shown you this. Sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 2n minus 4 into 90. Put n is equal to 4. 8 minus 4 into 90. That is 4 into 90, which is 360 degree. We shall use this result always. Just as we use the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So in this exercise, we shall use this result, that the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is 180 degree. We are going to use this result. Okay, so with this idea, let us start with uh, the quadrilaterals, problems on quadrilaterals. Okay, now here let me mention that after these are just general type of quadrilaterals. Okay, after this, the main important part is your special type of quadrilateral, which are parallelograms, rhombus, rectangles, squares. These are special kind of quadrilaterals which we are mostly interested in, and these are very important. These are just passing through problems, so that's you do this for your knowledge only. The question here is two angles of a quadrilateral are 72 degree and 56 degree respectively, and the remaining two angles are in the ratio 3 is to 5. Find the measure of each of the find the measure of each angle of the quadrilateral. So let us see how a quadrilateral looks like in this. Just to visualize, let's draw a rough figure. This is your quadrilateral. Okay, and in this quadrilateral, two angles are given. Say this angle is given to you as, let's say this angle is given to you as 72 degree, and let us say this angle is given to you as 56 degree. They may not look like 56 and 72, but let's assume. And remaining two angles are in the ratio 3 is to 5. What are the remaining two angles? Let us say these two angles are remaining. These two angles are in the ratio 3 is to 5. So if the ratio of these two angles are given, let us start by saying let angle D is equal to 56 degree and angle C is equal to 72 degree. Okay. Now since the ratio of A and B, the angles are given, we say let angle A is equal to What is the ratio given here? Ratio of the two angles are 3:5. The angle A is to angle B. Let me write here the ratio. Here, angle A is to angle B is 3:5. Okay. Now, whenever you are given a ratio, then you can always assume, since angle A is to angle B is 3:5, you can say let angle A is equal to 3x and angle B is equal to 5x. You can assume this way. So I can assume this angle to be 3x and I can assume this angle to be 5x. Right. Now we shall use our result. We know that the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral. This is the short form of writing a quadrilateral, QUAD and a dot. Okay, this is the short form of writing a quadrilateral. Sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. That is what we know. And what is the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral? One angle is 56, the other angle is 72. Next angle is, let me write the angles first and then I can write their measure. So you have angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degrees. Now put the values of these angles. Angle A is 3x, angle B is 5x, and angle C is 72 degree, angle D is 56 degree, and this is 360 degree. That is 8x plus 128 is equal to 360 degree. That means you have 8x is equal to 360 minus 128. Means 8x is equal to, and 360 minus 128 is 232, right? And therefore x is 232 divided by 8, which is 29. So you got the value of x. So what are the angles here? Once you have got the value of x, what is angle A? Therefore angle A is 3x, which is 3 into 29 degree, which is 57 degree. And what is angle B? Angle B is 5x, so 5 into 29, which is 145 degree. Okay, so that is what this is all about. This question, simple enough. Let's move on to the next one. Number 5.
You,
Yes,
you angle could be 87.
how much?
87. So because 3 into 29 is 87.
3 into 29 is 87.
87.
Fine, that's 87.
Yes, sir.
So multiplication error then. 87. Fine. Let us move on to the next problem. This is number 5. Two angles of a quadrilateral are 116 degree and 84 degree, and the remaining two angles are equal. What is the measure of each of the equal angles? Two angles are given to be 116 and 84. So let's say this angle is 116 and this angle is 84. Let's say you have ABCD as your quadrilateral. Okay, and two other angles are equal. That means, let's say B and C, these two angles are equal. B and C, these two angles are equal. How do you denote equal angles? Remember, we give this kind of a double curved lines to denote equal angles. Okay, so therefore, let the equal angles be X. Let the equal angles of the quadrilateral be X each. Therefore, angle C is X and angle B is also X. Okay, angle C is X and angle B is also X. So therefore, these two both are X. Now we shall use that the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. Sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. What is the sum? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Now put the values of these angles. A is 116 degree, B is X, C is X, and D is 84, 360. Okay, so now we shall calculate this. 116 plus 84 is 200. If I see anyone chatting, I'll throw him out. That means I solve this equation. 80. So you're getting X, the value of X as 80 degree. So hence, what can you say? Angle B and angle C are both X. Hence, angle B is equal to angle C is equal to X is equal to 80 degree. That's it. Simple enough problem. Let us see number 6. Now number 6 here is three angles of a quadrilateral are equal and the fourth angle measures 75 degree. So three angles are equal, fourth angle is 75 degree. What are measures of each of the equal angles? Okay, so this is just like your last one. Again, let angle A, angle B, and angle C, they are equal. Let them to be X. Okay, and the third angle is unequal. And what is that angle given? Third angle, fourth angle measures. Let's say angle D. This is 75 degree. Right. Now we shall use sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. That means angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Put the values. Three angles are equal, so we have taken them to be X. Angle A is X, angle B is X, angle C is X, angle D is 75. That means 3x plus 75 is equal to 360 degree. And therefore 3x is equal to 360 degree minus 75 degree. And 360 degree minus 75 degree is, I think, 285 degree. 285 degree. So 285 or 275?
Sir, 295.
295. 285.
Yes, sir.
285 is it? Okay. So x here is 285 divided by 3. So this is, if now you cancel 395. So you're getting x is equal to 95 degrees. So what are the measures here? What is the measure of each of the equal angles? Therefore, hence, angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to 95 degrees. That's it. Okay, so simple enough. This also. 7. The angles of a quadrilateral are, and the four angles are given in terms of x. So let's see how to do this. You need to calculate each of the angles of the quadrilateral. So you have, say, this is your number 7. Say this kind of a quadrilateral you have. Whenever you're drawing a quadrilateral, try not to make any two sides parallel or any angle 90-degree. Keep it as a general quadrilateral. Okay. I'll tell you the reason why when we'll do parallelograms, rhombus and all. Then I'll tell you. So what are given here? The angles of a quadrilateral are given to be 5x. Let's say A is 5x degree, whatever. Okay. And B is 3x plus 10 degree. This is 3x plus 10 degree. 6x minus 20 degree. Let's say C is 6x minus 20 degree. And let's say D is x plus 25 degree. Okay. These are the four angles. So I write here, let angle A is equal to 5x degree. Let angle A is equal to 5x degree. Angle B is equal to 3x plus 10 degree. Angle C is equal to 6x minus 20 degree. And angle D is equal to x plus 25 degree. These are the four angles. And you know that the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. That means angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree. Angle A is 5x. Angle B is 3x plus 10. Keep it within brackets. Angle C is 6x minus 20. And angle D is x plus 25 equal to 360 degree. Open the brackets, simplify, solve the equation. That's it. You open the brackets here. Sign will not change because all have a plus sign outside a bracket. Add up the x's. 5x, 3x, 6x, x. What does it add up to? 5x plus 3x is 8x. 8x plus 6x is 14x. 14x plus x is 15x. So if you add up the x's, it comes to 15x. What about these constant terms? You have minus 20, you have a plus 10, and you have a plus 25. First add up the 10 and 25, these two. It comes to 35. Then subtract 20. So how much does it come to? 35 minus 20 is Why are we adding up and then subtracting? Can anyone tell me?
Sir, because there is a minus sign with 20.
Wrong. Anyone? This is class
The
5
board mass rule.
board
So
mass
we
rule.
are following board mass.
Board
So
mass
we are
rule.
following.
Exactly. So 35. So 35 plus minus 20 is 15. So you get plus 15 is equal to 360. Now you simply solve this equation. Better way of solving is, since you're getting 15, you can take 15 common. This is just a different way of solving I'm giving you. If you can do this method, very good. Otherwise, you can do the normal way. You can take 15 this side and then you can solve. That is no problem at all. So you get x plus 1 is equal to 360 divided by 15. So you get x plus 1 is equal to, now you can cancel here. How much will 15 cancel with? 15 2 and 15 4. You get x plus 1 is equal to 24. So you get x is equal to 24 minus 1 is equal to 23. So getting the value of x as 23. Now we need to find each of the angles. That is the question here, right? If you see the question here, the question is find the measure of each angle of the quadrilateral. We need to put the values also. So therefore, what is angle A? Angle A is 5x. So which is 5 into 23, which is 115 degree. Okay. Angle B. How much is the angle B? Angle B is 3x plus 10. So 3x plus 10. Put the value 3 into 23 plus 10, which is 69 plus 10, which is 79 degrees. So angle B is 79 degree. Angle C. What is the measure of angle C we have taken here? 6x minus 20. 6x minus 20. So 6 into 23 minus 20. Okay, so this is 138 minus 20. This comes to 108. And angle D is the last angle here is x plus 25. So value of x is 23, 25, which is 48 degrees. So we have determined each of the interior angles of the quadrilateral by putting the value of x. Okay, let us see number 8. Any question till this problem? Any step?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
And the last problem from this exercise, which I wouldn't want to
No,
solve.
sir.
The other problems are not. If you have any questions regarding the other problems, you can ask me personally. But these are the problems that are important. Whatever I'm doing. Number 8. You have number 8 here. Question is, in a quadrilateral ABCD, it is being given that AB is parallel to DC. Angle A is to angle D is 2 is to 3. Angle B is to angle C is 4 is to 5. Find the measure of each of the angles of the quadrilateral. Okay, so let us see what this quadrilateral here is. Let us try to draw this quadrilateral. You have one side here, side here. This is a quadrilateral. And in this quadrilateral, it is given that these two sides are parallel. Okay, and the ratio of the angles are given. So given here, what are the ratio of the angles given? Given angle A is to angle D is 2 is to 3, and let's say this first information given. Second information given is angle B is to angle C is given to be 4:5. That's it. These two given and these two sides given. Actually, later we'll see that this kind of a quadrilateral is actually called a trapezium. A quadrilateral in which the opposite sides are parallel is called a trapezium. So this actually is a trapezium. Okay, because this side you see is parallel to this side. The opposite sides are parallel. Therefore, this kind of a quadrilateral is called a trapezium. So I start by saying, since angle A is to angle D is given to you, I start by saying let angle A is equal to 2x, angle D is equal to 3x. Because the ratio is 2:3, so I can take angle A is equal to 2x and angle D is equal to 3x. Also, let angle B is to angle C is 4:5. So I can say let angle B equal to 4y, right? Any other, because these two ratios are separately given. This ratio is different from this ratio. That is why I've used x here, and that is why I'm using y here. So let angle B is to angle let angle B is equal to 4y and angle C is equal to 5y. So we've got all. So let us write it in the figure. We have got angle A as 2x, angle D as 3x, angle B as 4y, and angle C as 5y. These are the angles that we have got. Okay. Now what do you see is that these two angles, what do you see that these two angles, angle A and angle D, what kind of angles are these? If these two straight lines are parallel, what kind of angles are these? These are co-interior angles, right? So since A and B are co-interior angles, A and D in fact, since angle A, you remember co-interior angles or not? Anyone has any problem with co-interior angles?
No, sir.
No, sir.
You have heard the term before?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So angle A and angle D are co-interior angles. Therefore, angle A plus angle D, I can say is 180 degree, right? Because sum of co-interior angles is 180 degree. You know that very well. Put the values. Angle A is 2x. Angle D is 3x equal to 180 degree. And you solve this equation. So you get 5x is equal to 180. That means x you get as 180 by 5. So this is 5, 3 and 6. So x you're getting 36. Keep it as it is. We'll use x later. Now let us deal with B and C. Okay, let us deal with these two angles, B and C. These two are again co-interior angles. So we'll say since angle B, in fact, yes, angle B and angle C. Since angle B and angle C are co-interior angles, therefore angle B plus angle C must be equal to 180 degree, because the sum of co-interior angles is 180 degree. And what is the value of angle B here? We know angle B to be 4y and angle C to be 5y. So put the values 4y plus 5y equal to 180 degree. Therefore you get 9y is equal to 180. Means you get y is equal to 180 by 9. So you can cancel this 20. So getting the value of y as 20. Now we find out the angles. Hence, what are the angles? Angle A. Angle A was how much? Angle A was 2x we had taken. Angle A was
Yes, sir.
2x. So 2 into 36, which is 72 degree. This is angle A. Angle B. How much was angle B? Angle B was 4y. So let us write this as 4y and put the value of y. 20, which is 80 degree. Angle C is 5y. So 5 into 20, which is 100 degree. And finally, you have angle D. Angle D here is 3x. The value of x is 36, we have found out. 3 into 36. So this is 108. So these are your value of the angles. Okay. Any questions from this problem?
No, sir.
Okay, so I stop here for today. This exercise is done. Next day, I will start with something that is very important.